Hello gamers, Surrogate of Sorrow here. After more than 30 years developing software for network and system security, I decided it was time to tackle something completely different, creating my very first indie game. Zirquitz is still in the early stages of development, with many exciting new features planned in the coming weeks. But for now, I'd love to give you a sneak peek at what's already taking shape. So without further ado, let's dive into the Zirquitz sandbox. When you enter the game, two nodes are already in place, and by hovering over them with your mouse, you can see what they do. Here we have a ticker that produces 1 bit every second, and a consumer that transforms that bit into work. Work is the currency in the Zirquitz game. We already have 1,000 work units to spend, so let's see what we can buy. In the shop, you'll find all available node types and their current cost. Their cost will increase as the game progresses. We can afford to buy a split, a NOT, and another convert bit node. The split node is very interesting because it gives us predictability. If it receives a 0, it will go out from the top output, and if it receives a 1, it will go out from the bottom output. So if we chain the NOT node to the top output of the split node, we will always have a 1 to convert. And we can just connect the convert big node directly to the bottom output of the split node because we know that from the bottom output of the split node we will always receive a 1. Now let's buy a spawn node and a convert dbit node. The spawn node always sends the bit it receives to its top output and actually spawns or creates a new random bit and sends it out from its bottom output. It is therefore safer to connect the bottom output of the spawn node to the convert dbit node because the convert dbit node will only convert when it receives 2 bits, so there's a higher likelihood of at least one of those 2 bits being a 1. Now we have enough work to buy a convert nibble node, which will convert only when it receives 4 bits. We can maximize the efficiency of the convert nibble node by attaching it to the NOT node, which we know only produces once, and that will also free up the original convert big node. At this point, we can just buy an additional ticker node and start a new chain. The functions to save and load your game are already implemented, so let me show you what 15 minutes of gameplay may look like. And there's a lot more to come. We're implementing a system of achievements, statistics, and milestones with rewards. So your feedback is very important at this point. Let me know what you'd like to see in the game, your wishes, and I'll do my best to include them in the final game when it's released. For now, thanks for watching and see you next time.